What's going on, guys? We are back once again. We're going to be doing another 90s TV show that I'm pretty sure a lot of people remember is DuckTales. Not the new one, the older one, the one that came out in the 90s, where obviously if you guys should already be seeing this on your screen, you should have already the intro going through your head, because even with me making this video for you guys should already remember the whole dun 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 DuckTales. Ooh, you guys should already know that intro by heart. I know I do. I remember watching this all the time when I was a kid. I remember watching it on Saturday night, Saturday morning cartoons, and just having the best time. And I remember the whole journey was, just Ebenezer Scrooge, just Scrooge having his time with his grandkids, Huey, Dewey, and Louie, of going through these adventures of not only trying to, hide, not really hide his fortune, but more like hold his fortune to where he was not going to lose any of his money, and he'd have his, his pilot with him and his, grandkids with him, going on all these crazy adventures, trying to make sure that they find this, all these different treasures and all this other kind of stuff. And I want to say, it was like another one was like a witch or whatever, and then you see Donald in there a few times, and I think Daisy in there a few times as well. So this was really mixed up with like this and Darkwing Duck, which I need to do another series. I need to do a series review on that as well, and then also, these ancient treasures that would happen in DuckTales. DuckTales would go all over around the world and be able to, it was almost like a mix, if you mix, I would say, like Indiana Jones mixing Tomb Raider and also like something else, and just having someone that had a lot of money. And overall, DuckTales was a very innocent show, so anyone that grew up on old school Disney, then obviously you remember watching DuckTales. And DuckTales to me is one of those, I would rather go back to the older DuckTales than the newer DuckTales, and that's me personally, because I love DuckTales. I think DuckTales is one of those where you can just go and have fun. You can laugh and, watch it with your family, your kids, if you have kids now, or with your spouse or whatever, or even by yourself, and just kind of laugh and reminisce as to what it's like to be a kid, and kind of still have that kid-like energy and just laugh and remember all the good times you had while you were watching DuckTales, and kind of just forget about your troubles for a while. So I think DuckTales is one of those that's always going to be a gem for me, and be able to go back and just say, hey, I remember watching DuckTales when I was a kid. I remember watching this when I was a kid. And I think DuckTales is always going to be one of those things where that DuckTales, even though I don't remember a lot of it, I remember watching a ton of it when I was a kid. I don't remember specific episodes. I don't remember specific characters. I remember most of the intro more than anything. And I think the intro, for me, was just so iconic that is the reason why I think that is probably the most iconic thing about the show that people remember more than anything else. So overall, guys, how much DuckTales did you watch? Did you guys like the new version? Do you like the older version? Who was your favorite character? What did you like about it? What did you not like about it? Let me know what you guys thought about it. I mean, because again, some of these shows I talked to you guys about, I don't remember a lot of, but some of you guys will make comments down there and say, oh, well, it was about this, or this happened, or that happened, or I like this episode. And I like when you guys do that. I like the interaction. I like everything that we have going on the channel when I do different videos like this, because it kind of just keeps the channel kind of guessing of what we're going to do next, and also what other show we're going to be talking about. But overall, like I said, I like going over older shows that I grew up watching, that I remember watching. And I know I wasn't the only one out there watching these shows, so I like to do this and just find out what kind of shows you guys like. But overall, let me know what you guys thought about DuckTales back then, and I'll see you next time on the next video.